How to describe a picture. Hello students, how are you? Sure, you all are doing well. Today, we meet to learn how to describe a given picture in English. But why do we need to describe a given picture? Do you have any idea? It's simple. Sometimes we get to see something but others don't. We need to describe those to them. Don't you feel like describing the dog you play with on your way to school every day to your best friend? Haven't you ever described the place where you went to on your last trip to any of your friends? Surely, we all feel and need to describe what we see to others who do not get to see them, don't we? Advantage of using a picture. Now, we learn to describe with a given picture because it's easier to get one in the classroom or in the examination hall. We can't take all of you to different places and ask you to describe what you see so easily. Yes, yes, I know that would have been splendid. Shall we start then with a picture slide? What is this picture all about? Can you answer without looking at it? Never. How can that even be possible, right? So, you have discovered the first step already. Yes, we need to see things clearly in order to describe them. The process of describing, therefore, begins with close observation. Let's observe the given picture. What do we see? Would you like to make a list of the things you find here? Pause the video, make the list, and then resume the video to compare your list with mine. Welcome back. How long is your list? Here goes mine. A ground with patches of grass, a non-metal road, some people, a few tents, a swing around, a merry-go-round, a large tree, a few birds on a clear blue sky. I'm pretty sure that we have noted more or less the same things, right? Have you missed quite a few from the list? Then I'm afraid you haven't studied the picture closely enough, dear. Have I missed the balloons on the board beside the path? Or the one flying up against the sky? Well, we'll discuss them very soon as we study the scene a bit closer. Let's do this and expand the list we have made. A ground with some patches of grass with a non-metal road moving towards the north with a slight bend ahead. Some people, a group of four with two children, possibly a family, a man, possibly a shooter, a clown, and a young boy. A few tents, possibly circus tents or trick houses, a swing around, a merry-go-round, and a large tree on it, and a few birds on the clear blue sky above. Do you find this way of expanding the list interesting? It is so, indeed. In fact, if you feel interested, study the scene deeper and note further details. If you don't understand whether there is any further detail, there is a short test you may run. Describe the scene to your friends with your detail and ask them to draw it again. Whenever you get a difference, you know how you need to expand or elaborate your description. Sounds fun, right? Well, shall we try to elaborate the human characters a bit further now? We may try to guess their activities as we study them. Let's start with the family on the left. There is a girl child holding on to a doll. A man, possibly the father, is holding on to the girl. He is also carrying a boy child on his shoulder. The boy is flying a balloon. So, now you see, I didn't miss the balloon actually. I was waiting to describe what I see in the proper place. Do you get my argument? A woman, probably the mother, is carrying a bag, possibly containing what they have bought. They are all smiling. They must be quite happy. The other people. Would you mind describing what the other people are doing here on your own? You may get your descriptions reviewed by me by sharing them in the comment box below. I hope you have understood how to notice or study a picture or a real scenario. We may study the same scene differently from others as we study it in our own different ways. Here, we have studied what the members of the family are doing. You may very well study how they are dressed. It actually depends on our own choices. Now, it's time to describe what we have studied. Shall we organize what we have noticed in the picture now? It must be a village. The road through the ground is non-metalled and there is no sign of city buildings anywhere. And the ground must be a fairground. Here we have the tents, a swing around, a merry-go-round, and many more. Why don't you make the list complete? The people are happy. They are busy enjoying the activities like shooting, juggling, shopping, etc. Do you notice how we summarize what we have studied about the scene? Do we tell everything what we see? Certainly not. We organize and we describe. Would you like to give it a try? You are most welcome then. You may begin like this. A village fair is a popular event in the countryside. Here, we do see a village fair. For your convenience, you may use the following words and expressions: fairground, crowd, merry-go-round, circus tents, shops and counters, balloon seller, fun, enjoyment, etc. Are you still looking for further help? You may describe the picture with introductory it and there. It is a village fair. There are some people at the fairground. Are you still looking for further help? You may describe the people's activity in continuous aspect. The people are enjoying themselves at the fair. They are buying various items. Let me know if you still get stuck. Write to me down there in the comment box below. I will try to get back to you within 24 hours. Are you looking for further assignments? Why don't you attempt to describe these pictures then? Have a nice time ahead till we meet again. Thank you all.